Hey everyone. So, most of my life, I've actually felt pretty good and happy. Now, you can take control of your life anytime you want. For the most part, I did what I want to, I would say 75% of the time. And that 75% of the time is listening to your gut, your intuition, and just doing what you want to do. And so, why spirituality is a joke to me, though, you know, I'm not going to talk about it forever, like being a joke. I'm not going to come out and say that, because that would discourage people, and that's not the right way to deliver it. But I am just using this as a reference track. And I have so many topics written down that I want to do, like so many. Because I always, oh yeah, I have a great idea. Oh yeah, great idea. I never get back to them. Some of them correlate, a lot of them correlate, intertwine, but as the topic, I don't usually go to it because I end up thinking of something new and recording that on the spot before I even ever touch back on any of those. So, one of the reasons spirituality is a joke to me, now, it's not really I don't want to say it's not a joke at all, but as you'll come to see the way I explain it, and you'll see more of what I'm talking about. Because there's people who could be spiritual, and always doing spiritual things, and they may not even know it. In fact, everyone to some degree is living a spiritual life. It's just lucid or more so numb. They don't realize it, basically. That's the whole game. That's the whole key. And I've always felt good, but I understand why people don't feel good now. And yeah, and I also didn't know about the mind and how it plays tricks, and it's not the real you. Your mind is just like an instrument that you use to think, but the way the external world is, and the way the ego, devil, and the external world are all together. They're all in one. They're all together. The ego's not separate from the devil, and the devil's not separate from the external world. And the reason dark energy, same thing. And the reason is because once your mind is unsettling, then it's just chaos. Life is actually no thought. Now, gurus and pastors and religious leaders, some of them might know this, but even the real good ones, they're not going to tell you this directly, like I'm giving it to you. In fact, later in the future, I won't be being so direct probably about this. You're just here exclusively for me when I give it to you this. And that has to do with a couple of reasons too, that I'll be changing it. So, fundamentally, I've always felt good. I've not had too many problems. I've had a lot of problems though, but it's just the way you approach them. Something's not really bad until you see it's like really bad. Are you laughing about it, or is it dragging you down? There's only two ways things can go. Either A, they hold on to you and you hold on this resentment, you hold on this weight, an actual like paper weight. It literally is. You hold on to it and it drags you down throughout your life. Hence, you keep thinking about it. And when your mind is all over the place, and you hear people all the time, oh, I have schizophrenia, that's more deeper, but just anxiety. They have fear. They have to be doing something because they can't be with themselves. It's not good. That's it. I mean, that's the worst thing. That's literally the worst thing. They're not telling you this. ADHD, concentration. Life is a concentrated energy force. It's a standstill. Everything but humans, dogs, animals, they are all in consciousness. They don't think. They are just being alive. They're not having thoughts. That's the difference between a human. And so that's also the problem. The problem is the solution. And I didn't have a lot of this. I had like mental chatter, of course, but that all faded away. And also knowing about it, someone telling you about it, helps tremendously. Because then you know, oh, I can watch my thoughts. And then they'll vanish. And people feed their thoughts a trail. Sorry, it's really hot. And they keep keeping it up. Oh man, my mom hit me when I was 2 years old. There's a bunch of ways to go about this, but if you want me to be in drill sergeant mode, who gives a fuck? It happened when you were 2. Now, is that the nice way to do it? Some people need to be told that. But there's also a bunch of ways, gentle ways. I can be whoever I want to be. I can be like, that's okay, we can get through this. It will take some time. But really, when it comes down to, if you want to get straight to it, no, you're just thinking about something that's not there anymore. Your mom's still not beating you. You are beating yourself with your thought. You see? It's only when you think about it, because when you don't think about it, what's there? So why spirituality? The second reason, not from other than my upbringing, is simply, it's a joke. And it always is. Even the gurus, Jesus Christ, he's just being nice about it, and so am I. But it's just, all these people, Muhammad, doesn't matter what religion that we're talking about, it doesn't matter who we're talking about. They're all made from the same thing. They're all made from the same entity, energy, God-like, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, and they realize this, the ones who did. And so it's like telling someone, hey, do you know where you live? Do you want me to show you to your home? It's kind of like, so it's like ironic. It's like, no, like a common person or a realized person be like, no, I fucking know. I already know this. And you already do know this because it's where you come from. So it's very ironic. It's like so irony. It is, but it isn't. You know, it's so irony, ironic, but at the same time it isn't. It's like, oh, do you need me to show you to your house? Do you need me to walk you to your house? You'd be like, no. But people are lost in their mind, so I have to show them. People have to show you, basically. And that's why spirituality is a joke. To me. But at the same time, it's not. You know what I mean? So we have this duality, basically, which is the essence of life. Yeah, and there's a bunch of ways I can construct myself, and if you watch some of my videos, you know I construct myself different ways at different times. My body's messed up, for one, so that has mostly to deal with it. A lot messed up. But two, another one is, I am young. So my energy is going to be different than someone who's 65. You know what I mean? And sometimes you might have to do different things. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, let God guide you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Have a nice one. I take time out to make these, and I hope you guys watch them and appreciate you guys. Keep living your life and doing the best you can. See ya.